You know that I'm really into beauty tech, and I'm someone who, as for any of you who have watched me, you'll know this, but I'm someone who is very well versed with in-clinic treatments, whether it's lasers, radio frequency. I've had oil therapy before. I wouldn't recommend that. For my own personal reasons, I wouldn't recommend that. Oil therapy was meant to tighten and stuff, but I actually felt it got rid of facial volume in a way that I didn't like. I'm all balanced out now, but definitely at the time, once you've had oil therapy, it keeps working for up to 3 months. So once you've had it, like, there's no stopping it. That's just how it's going to be. But certain things I've tried have worked and other things have not. And my go-tos, I would say, are the hair helmet that I've showed you, the infrared LED mask, which works, a lot of you have seen this, the radio frequency device. And that was really good because some of you might remember my before and afters here. That was just using that. I was contacted by ZIIP, and the team at ZIIP said, we would love to send you our device. It's the ZIIP HALO 2 device, and we would love for you to try it and just see how you get on. So I thought I would come on here and share with you my experiences. And it looks like this. It's actually really cute. Let me show you. So that's the outer sleeve. This is the box. Let me quickly show you my before and afters before we get into this. So my before and afters, my skin concerns were hydration. I have combination oily skin, but it feels dehydrated. My skin barrier is not great, I would say. So skin barrier, hydration, I wanted more of a glow, skin texture in general, plumpness, and to address my puffiness. So from time to time, some days I just wake up like it and I've got a puffy face. And if you look here, can you see my cheekbone looks a lot more defined than the other side? Guys, that's because I had just used the ZIIP HALO device on that one side of my face. I just used it. And I looked in the mirror and I thought, oh, that looks different. And I took a picture and I thought, I can really, really see this. So I'm going to go through my results. You can see here my before and my afters. I would say the results are very effective. I'm really happy with them. My puffiness has decreased really a lot. And my skin texture and glow has got so much better, and my skin doesn't feel as tight as it used to. So what you get in the box, I'll show you this, then I'll tell you how it works and how it could work for you. I've been using it, as I've said, for about 5 weeks now. So this is what you get in the box. You get the device, which is a really sweet size, and it's perfect for travel. I would say that, and there's no wires with it. You charge it up, it comes with a charging cable, but it works on what you have for your phone. You know, if you've got a Samsung or a newer Apple phone, what is that, USB or USB-C or whatever it's called? I can't keep up with it, but it charges based on that. And it also comes with 3 conductive gels. So you have silver, golden, and crystal. And each gel does a different thing. And what I will say is that with this, and I am going to go over how it works, but with this, it increases absorption of the products you put on your skin by 109%. And I can definitely vouch for that. The actives alone are brilliant. So there are actives in all of these products. And when you're using them on your skin, after you've used this device really pushes the product into your skin, and it really gets in there in the deeper layers, and you can really, really feel it. So how does this work? So this is an at-home beauty device. I would urge you to read, before you get started, the information booklet that comes with it. So underneath this tray in here, if you lift it out, you have got a couple of things. You've got this card, okay? This card has got a QR code on it. That QR code you need to scan, because what that does, it takes you to the app that you need to use alongside this device. This is editing Sophie in my mess that is everything behind me, because as you know, we've just moved and I'm trying to find homes for things. But do you know what? I thought you had to use the app with this device, but I've just discovered that there is an inbuilt 4-minute lifting treatment on the actual device itself. So if you want to go ahead and use the device without downloading the app first, you can absolutely do that. Or in fact, what I probably will do myself is on days where I can't find my phone, or my phone's not on me, or I can't be bothered to use the app, I'll just turn the device on and get started that way. I downloaded the app. The app contains 17 unique treatments. Each treatment is different and targets a different skin problem. So you could want lifting, you could want to focus on your neck, you could want glassy looking skin, maybe you have a breakout and you want to address that. Each treatment is unique and different, and each treatment syncs to the device, and the current that goes through the device, depending on the treatment you've selected, differs. So it's not like the same old thing every time, it's just you're using it for a different amount of time. The device is actually tailored to change depending on what it is that you want to achieve. Our skin communicates with each other using electrical currents. And what this does is it uses low-level currents to support how our skin naturally communicates. And over time, these signals help to regulate renewal, support collagen production, and maintain a strong skin barrier. So the more you use it, the better the results start to get. You're meant to use this between 3 and 5 times a week. For me, I got quite addicted to using it. I kept forgetting that I need to take breaks. And one thing I will say as well, make sure when you get started, you smother your face in your chosen gel, because if you touch your skin and there's no gel, it zaps a little bit. It does give you a little bit of a zap. Like I had that near my ear where there was no gel. I was like, oh, so you have to be careful with it. It doesn't hurt or anything. It's just like, it's just a bit of a shock. But each of the gels you get are worth their weight in gold. So the clear gel is for spots, it calms and it soothes. The golden gel is for plumping and brightening. Crystal, which is the one I've actually been using the most, is for pigmentation and to increase glow. And then silver is for hydration, and it also strengthens the skin barrier. So each of these gels does something different. What I also love is you get a little drawstring bag to pop your device in and keep your device in to keep it safe. So just to be really clear, the way you use this, you turn on the device, you sync it with the app, which is really, really easy to do. When you open the app, it will ask you to sync the device to it. You then pick your gel that you want to use, depending on your skin concern. Then you go ahead and you pick your treatment from within the app. That's all you have to do. Some of the treatments are as quick as 4 minutes. Others are slightly longer if you want a more relaxing, longer treatment. My advice is make sure you apply lots of the gel before you get into the treatment, because you don't want the device to touch your skin where there is no gel. It doesn't hurt, it's not a painful treatment at all, it's very soothing, it's very comforting. This is the version 2, okay? So there was a previous version before this, but this is slightly different, it's been improved, and it now delivers waveforms that are 63% more accurate than the version 1. So what do I think? Would I recommend it? It is, I feel like, yeah, I would recommend it, and I am hooked on using it. It's something that's become part of my routine. I find whenever I get a new beauty device, I can find it hard to get into it and to start using it. And then it's only when I start seeing results that I get hooked. And with this, I have started seeing results. I feel like my skin looks clearer, it looks brighter. I still have redness, I get redness on my skin, but I feel like it looks clearer, brighter, more glowy, plumper, but at the same time not puffy. And when you use the lymphatic one in particular, but all of them, but definitely the lymphatic one, I was using it and I could literally feel, it was the weirdest thing, I could feel my nose clearing. You can feel it, the electrical currents, it doesn't hurt, okay? When you're doing it, it's not painful. But you can literally feel this energy going through your skin, and you can feel the muscles underneath really, really working with these currents. And as I say, as you saw from that picture, I used it on one side of my face and I was like, wow, you know, I could really, really notice a difference. And then I used it on the other side and I had like this perfectly balanced, more contoured, more chiseled looking face. It works for any skin tone and any age, so it's perfect for pretty much anyone, I would say. And it is the kind of thing that I would recommend. I have actually been using it now instead of the radio frequency, because this does it all. The radio frequency is great, but it doesn't address skin problems. If you want glowy, plump skin, bright skin, you know, like people who do that on Instagram, people are like, oh, look at my skin, and they're doing all this and it looks all plump and lovely. If you want that, this is it. The radio frequency is great, it's good for tightening, but it doesn't do anything for your skin. This lifts, tightens, and addresses your skin concerns. This is an investment. This is something you're gonna buy, and it is an investment. They're not cheap, but boy, are they worth it. I would really say that. And I'm gonna continue using this, and I'll come back in a few weeks' time and I'll give you another update on where I've got to with it. The results, I feel, are very similar to the hair helmet, where you start using it and you notice, like, hydration was definitely something I saw off the bat, but the lifting effects or any of the other effects took slightly longer to come through and for me to notice. But definitely from a hydration and glowy point of view, I noticed a change after the first session. If you have tried this device, can you leave comments below on how you have found it? We would all find that really interesting. And as I say, I will come back in a few weeks' time, a few months' time, and we'll give you an update on my final results. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.